Today we're going to talk about how to get over the pain that comes from the betrayal of a friend or a loved one or a spouse. We've all been betrayed at some point in our lives, whether it's from a very good friend that told our innermost secrets to others, whether it was from a spouse that let us down, that broke our trust and the vows that we had with them, or maybe it's from a family member that just did not do what they should do to protect us as young people, or whatever the betrayal was. It is very difficult for us to get over. Now, what I want to offer today is an idea or an example that shows us how to forgive and how to let go and move beyond the betrayal of those people that we've allowed into our innermost circles. So this week is Holy Week. This marks the celebration of Jesus coming into Jerusalem. He's riding on the donkey and everyone is celebrating him. They're lifting him up on high. But in just a few short days, he is then betrayed by someone in his innermost circle. One of his disciples, a young man by the name of Judas, who Jesus had spent his entire time teaching and molding and motivating and sharing the gospel and helping him to help deliver other people, decides to turn Jesus over to Pontius Pilate. Now, on the night of the dinner, the Last Supper, we all know that Jesus had the conversation about the fact that one of you will betray me. He knew then who was going to betray him. Wouldn't it be awesome if we knew who was going to betray us? But Jesus knew, and he could have stopped it right then and there. But no, it goes on until Friday, when Jesus is he's then persecuted, and he is hung on a cross. He's teased, he's poked, he's prodded, he's beaten until he ultimately dies. But before he dies, he says, "Forgive them, for they know not what they do." And in that moment, he forgave each and every one of us for all of the things that not only that we've done or that had been done leading up to that moment, but for things that were going to happen in the future. So yes, he forgave you for what you're going to do next week. And it's an amazing experience to know that he knew then on the cross that it was more important to forgive Judas, Pontius Pilate, and little old Cedric Newburn. That it was more important to do that than to perform the miracle and come down off the cross and continue living a life. Because if he had done that, the whole basis of Christianity would have changed. Because if he didn't die on that cross, then there'd be no reason for him to be resurrected on the third day. We all know that he did rise again on the third day on Easter Sunday, and he walked among us for 40 days before he ascended into heaven. But the amazing thing is, out of all of his teachings, he taught us how to forgive. So I want to challenge you this Holy Week not to allow what someone did to you many, many moons ago to continue to shape and change your life in a negative way. Use it for good. Allow what they did, allow the pain and the betrayal that they did to you to become an opportunity for you to free yourself and to free others by forgiving them. That's my challenge to you. Find it this week. Forgive yourself, forgive them, and move on and be blessed. Thank you.